Hello, in this video I'm going to tell you what a typical Theta healing session looks like. Looks a lot like this. You and I are calling each other from on via Zoom video from safe and comfortable places where we won't be disturbed, and sitting down and getting you to where you want to go. At the start of the call, so I usually do it all via Zoom video. At the start of the call, we're normally just chatting and just catching up, seeing where you are now, where you're feeling stuck, and what you're wanting to work on and where you're wanting to go. It's usually a good idea to have an idea of what you're wanting to work on. But it doesn't always have to be the case, because as I tune in with your energy and everything, I'm usually able to see what needs to be worked on and what's most important. And then from there, the style of the session is very conversational. It's very, very conversational as I tune into your energy. Beautiful thing about this modality is I can do that from a distance. Like, distance isn't a factor. And I can tune in with where you are. And I usually start off by doing a intuitive body scan, just seeing the health and well-being of your body. Yes, I can see that intuitively, and I can see that from a distance with your permission. And then we can just see what's going on with your body. Normally, different beliefs and different things and things holding us back also present in our body, our aura, and our soul. So I do check that as we start. And then from there, I use different techniques, and we, through different conversation and things like that, able to like slowly, just gently but very deeply dig away and pick away and find the root cause of what's holding you back. Heal it and shift it using the energy of which I work with. So all you need to do through all of this is just sit and relax, and then we'll just usually just talk through it. And then when it comes to the energy healing, I work with the energy, that creative energy of all that is. Some people call that source, some people call it universal intelligence, some people call it spirit. Everyone sort of has a bit of a different name for it, but it's a pure, loving energy that is in between all of ourselves. It's like the creation of life. It is life itself, but it's a very gentle, beautiful, loving, and very powerful energy. And because we're all beings made of energy, which is so beautiful, and we can use energy to heal in remarkable ways. So in the sessions, we find what's holding you back. We find out why it's there. It's usually so deeply buried in our subconscious, in our genetics, in our ancestry, maybe potentially past lives on a soul level. And we are then able to figure out why it's there, how it got there, and why it's still persisting, because our souls, our bodies, our minds are so intelligent. They only keep what's serving a purpose. And while consciously you're like, why would this ever serve me a purpose? There is bigger things at play, usually in your subconscious mind. So we're able to figure out how it got there, why it's still persisting, and then are able to heal it and shift it. I do a lot of healing and energy and healing of the physical body, of your soul, of your spirit, of your mind. And it involves like really reinstilling beautiful, empowering beliefs on a very deeply healing level. Deeper awarenesses, deeper understandings, huge mindset shifts, as well as shifts within our bodies, our minds, and our souls. So it's really powerful stuff. Really beautiful though. I do the best I can to get to the root cause of what you're wanting to work through in each session. We can usually get through like a lot in a session because we're working with the subconscious. It's so powerful. We're not like punching through your conscious mind. We're getting beautifully and gently into your subconscious mind, into your body, into your soul, just to see what's going on. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful tool. And then after the session, I'd say allow maybe 30 minutes to an hour to yourself, just to sit and reflect about everything we work through. I find after the session, clients feel relaxed, peaceful, lighter, because we just got rid of a whole bunch of stuff holding you back and got rid of a whole bunch of heavy stuff, and you're just feeling like, whew. Sometimes clients can feel a little bit tired, especially if it's sort of a bigger healing session. They're working through something quite heavy. Sometimes they can just be a little bit tired, like they need a nap, and then they're able to go about their day as usual. You'll find that because we're working on such a deep level, and how I have the belief that your outer world is a reflection of your innermost world. And how we believe the world to be is how we see the world. How we see the world is then how we behave in the world, and that's the life that we live. And then when we work on things on such a beautiful, deep level, if we uncover the belief that, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, or, I have to fight to get ahead, or life is a battle, or, everyone's out to get me, or whatever, different things that could be sitting under the surface, when we're able to shift those, you'll be behaving in the world in a different place. And it comes so naturally and so intuitively. It's so cool just how beautifully this modality integrates with your life. And you'll feel like the world just shifts around you, if that makes sense. You'll have, new opportunities can present themselves now because you're willing to receive it. You're able to receive it and you're able to see it. You're operating at a different vibration, a different wavelength now, that these more expansive opportunities can come your way. You might find that you step into maybe a situation where maybe it would have triggered you in an interesting way, and it doesn't anymore. You're just like, oh, I just don't have to do that anymore. This is really cool. And it's so cool how all of that sort of trickles in and how that works. And then, over the next few days and weeks, you'll find that the world just shifts around you. I find most of my clients are really, just at peace, and life is just easier and flowing. If there's ever any sort of time that you feel maybe any sort of resistance or heaviness, it means there's just maybe a little bit more to work on, or maybe there's just ready to go to a new level. But it's so empowering. It's really, really cool. I hope I've done a good job of explaining this to you, but that's what a typical session normally looks like, and what it looks like afterwards. And life is just so beautiful afterwards. If you've got any questions or queries, please do get in touch. We can just do a 30-minute discovery call where we get to know each other, check out each other's vibes. I can tell you more about the modality and how it pertains to your life and your specific situation, and we can take it from there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. And I really look forward to meeting you, and I hope you have a beautiful day.